So here we have Green Boy, and in this week's update we are primarily focusing on leash walking. So as you can see, I am luring him to my left side, and once I have his focus, I'm going to tell him this way. That is to gain handler focus, and as you can see, he keeps looking up at me, which is just telling me that I have his focus and that he's paying attention. Here, I'm luring him back to my left side for a sit. I am teaching him to automatically sit whenever we stop, and I don't want him sitting out in front of me or beside me. I want him sitting right in that kind of like a heel position that we walk in, but just seated. So here I tell him this way, and as you can tell, whenever he gives me eye contact and stays in that nice loose leash tight position, I make sure I give him a verbal praise, a good marker word. So here we're just doing a sit and down. I'm gonna wait until that belly hits the floor before I reward him. So you'll see that he kind of fights it. He's really just not going for it. So we're just gonna start back over and then give the command again. Big key is to never sit there and just repeat the command over and over and over. It just loses value. So if you tell him to lay down and he doesn't lay down, like so, you're just gonna regroup, get his attention, and then give the command once more. So here we're gonna start walking at different paces. So I'm using a lure to get him to stay to my left side while we're walking really slow. And then in a moment, when we turn around, you'll see that we kind of move at a speed walking pace. And I'm just keeping him right to my left side.
Good boy.
Anytime he starts to lag behind to go sniff at something, we just keep going and we tell him this way.
Good. Yes.
His focus is really spot on, but we're not rewarding for that jumping. We're just giving a little And here I'm luring him back, so he'll sit right in that tight position. He is sitting a little out, but we're working on it. So we're giving lots of verbal praise.
Oh, so good. So good.
And then because you did tell me that he is hopefully going to become a psychiatric service dog, we're just working on him being okay with laying on somebody for things like deep pressure therapy or grounding. So I'm just luring him with a treat, having his front feet on my lap. That way he gets used to being on somebody. So in this clip, I'm just showing you that we're desensitizing him to general household objects. This time is mostly appliances, so we have a washer and dryer set up here. Just having him sit calmly while we open and close it to make a lot of noise. Making sure that he's comfortable and making it a positive experience. So rewarding him whenever he just doesn't overreact to an object. And here we're going to be walking through the refrigerator section with Lowe's. He keeps seeing himself in the reflection. You can see he's curious. He is lagging a little behind. We were at the end of our field trip at this point, so he's getting a little tired. So I'm just telling him this way we're going to continue walking. In a moment, we're going to open up the freezer portion of our refrigerator. And you'll see that he is intrigued, but he's not scared. It's just something new for him to be checking out, and you see he sniffs it. We reward any type of positive reaction to any stimulation.
Good boy.
And that's to make sure that that always becomes a positive experience. Here we have another fridge, and you can see he sees his reflection. He's kind of backing off a little bit. We opened up the door. We're going to lure him with some treats, have him come up near it, see if he'll interact with it at all.
Good boy.
Just making sure that we're praising him for having positive reactions. And while he didn't go up and sniff it, he stayed calmly near me, and it was still a positive experience for him.
This way.
So in a minute, you'll see how we correct any leash pulling. So I give him a little
This way.
when he hits the end of the leash and there's tension, and then I get his attention and we change direction.
Good boy.
You never want to reposition the dog with the leash or pull on them, because that just teaches them to pull more. The only time that we're going to give a tug on the leash is when we want them to go one direction and they don't want to go that way. They need to learn that we decide where we go. But overall, his training is going really well, and I'm excited for you to see his improvements.
Stop.